Here's a number that should get your attention. If your employer offers to match your retirement contributions and you're not putting in enough to get the full match, you are walking away from free money. And over a career, that free money alone can grow into hundreds of thousands of dollars. Today, I'm breaking down the two accounts almost everyone should understand before they invest a single dollar for retirement: the 401k and the Roth IRA. What they are, how they're taxed, the actual contribution limits for this year, and which one you should prioritize first. Let's start with the 401k. A 401k is a retirement account offered through your employer. Money comes directly out of your paycheck before taxes are taken out, which lowers your taxable income today. That money grows tax-deferred, meaning you don't pay taxes on the gains year to year. But when you withdraw it in retirement, every dollar you take out is taxed as ordinary income. The biggest reason to use a 401k is the employer match. Many companies will match a percentage of what you contribute, dollar for dollar or 50 cents on the dollar, up to a certain percent of your salary. Now let's talk about the Roth IRA. This is an account you open yourself, completely independent of your employer, through a brokerage like Fidelity, Vanguard, or Schwab. The key difference is the tax treatment. You contribute money you've already paid taxes on, so there's no upfront tax break. But in exchange, that money grows completely tax-free. And when you withdraw it in retirement, you don't owe the IRS a single dollar on it. Not on your contributions, and not on decades of growth. So the core trade-off is simple. 401k gives you a tax break now and taxes you later. Roth IRA taxes you now and gives you tax-free money later. Let's talk numbers because the contribution limits and rules matter here. For 2026, you can contribute up to $24,500 of your own money into a 401k. For a Roth IRA, the limit is $7,500 a year, or $8,600 if you're 50 or older. One catch with the Roth IRA: there are income limits. For 2026, if you're a single filer earning more than $168,000 or married filing jointly earning more than $252,000, you can't contribute directly to a Roth IRA at all. High earners typically use something called a backdoor Roth conversion instead, which is a workaround worth researching separately if that applies to you. Now, here's where the real math comes in. Starting with the employer match, because this is the closest thing to a guaranteed return you'll ever find in investing. Let's say you make $60,000 a year, and you contribute 6% of your salary to your 401k. That's $3,600 a year. Your employer matches 50 cents on the dollar up to that same 6%, which means they're kicking in an extra $1,800 a year, completely free. If you invest just that employer match, nothing else, just the free money, for 30 years at a historical average return of around 8%, it grows to roughly $204,000. $200,000 built entirely from money your employer gave you for free, simply because you showed up and contributed enough to claim it. If you're contributing less than your company's match threshold, you are leaving thousands of dollars of free money on the table every single year. Now let's compare the tax treatment itself, because this is where Roth versus traditional really shows its teeth. Say you invest $500 a month for 30 years at that same 8% average return. That grows to about $745,000. If that money is in a Roth IRA, you get to keep all $745,000, completely tax-free, because you already paid tax on the contributions going in. If that same $745,000 is sitting in a traditional 401k and you're paying, say, a 22% tax rate when you withdraw it in retirement, you'd only walk away with about $581,000 after taxes. That's a difference of roughly $164,000. On the exact same contributions, the exact same investment, the exact same return, just a different tax bucket. Now, to be fair, that's a simplified comparison. A traditional 401k contribution also gives you a tax deduction today. And if you invest that tax savings too, the gap narrows. The real answer depends on whether you expect to be in a higher or lower tax bracket in retirement than you are right now. But for most people early in their careers, in a lower tax bracket than they'll likely be in later, The Roth IRA tends to be the more powerful long-term tool. One more nuance worth knowing, that employer match often comes with a vesting schedule, meaning you may need to stay at the company for a certain number of years, commonly 2 to 4, before that matched money is fully yours to keep if you leave. Your own contributions are always 100% yours immediately. It's specifically the employer's portion that can vest gradually. Check your plan documents so you know exactly where you stand. It's also worth knowing that many employers now offer a Roth 401k option alongside the traditional one. It works like a regular 401k. Same contribution limit, same employer match, except your contributions are taxed going in and grow tax-free like a Roth IRA. If your plan offers it, it's worth considering, especially if you're early in your career. As for actually getting started, for a 401k, you typically log into your employer's benefits portal, set a contribution percentage, and choose your investments, often just a target date fund matching your expected retirement year. For a Roth IRA, you open an account directly with a brokerage like Fidelity, Vanguard, or Schwab, link your bank account, and set up either a one-time contribution or an automatic monthly transfer. Both processes usually take less than 15 minutes. So which should you actually prioritize? Most financial planners recommend this order. First, contribute enough to your 401k to get the full employer match. That's free money, and skipping it makes no sense for anyone. Second, max out a Roth IRA if you're eligible, since $7,500 a year of tax-free growth is incredibly valuable, especially when you're young. Third, if you still have money left to invest after that, go back and put more into your 401k up to that $24,500 limit. And if you do nothing, if you skip retirement accounts entirely and just rely on a regular savings account or nothing at all, someone contributing $500 a month for 30 years built $745,000. Someone who contributes zero for the same 30 years has zero. There's no tax bracket, no employer match, and no compounding working for them at all. Just whatever they physically saved in cash, with none of it growing. The single biggest mistake people make with these accounts isn't picking the wrong one. It's not using either of them at all, or contributing less than their employer match. The tax rules matter, but showing up and contributing something consistently matters more than optimizing which account is technically superior. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, and this video is for educational purposes only. Contribution limits, income thresholds, and tax rules can change, and all growth figures shown are hypothetical projections based on assumed historical returns, not guarantees. Talk to a financial or tax professional about what's right for your specific situation. If this helped clear up the difference between these two accounts, subscribe. And check your last pay stub right now to see if you're contributing enough to get your full employer match.